In a bustling university campus, where dreams were as loud as laughter, a group of final-year girls had formed an unbreakable bond, or so it seemed. Ada was different. While her friends, Tiwa, Amla, and Zainab walked into class draped in designer clothes, flashing the latest phones, and whispering about weekend getaways in luxury cars, Ada sat quietly at the back. Her shoes were worn, her phone outdated, and her smile fading. It started with Tiwa. Tiwa had connections. She knew older, wealthy men, sponsors, as they called them, who were willing to spend lavishly on young girls in exchange for companionship. What began as whispers quickly turned into a lifestyle. Why suffer? Tiwa would say, flipping her hair as she showed off a new handbag, we're not doing anything wrong. We're just surviving smarter. The others followed. Soon, Amla was flaunting expensive wigs and posting pictures in apartments she didn't pay for. Zainab changed phones like clothes. Money flowed. Gifts piled up. Their laughter became louder, almost forced. Ada refused. I can't do it, she said one afternoon, her voice firm but soft. Can't or won't. Amla scoffed. You're so primitive. Zainab added, honestly, Ada, you don't even know what you're missing. Tiwa smirked. They laughed. Ada didn't. At home, reality was merciless. Her father had left when she was a child. No calls. No support. Just silence. Her mother worked tirelessly, yet it was never enough. That week, the landlord had come knocking, angry, impatient. 2 days, he warned. If I don't get my rent, you're out. At school, the pressure doubled. Any student who does not pay tuition by tomorrow will not sit for exams. Ada froze. This was her final year. Missing exams meant losing everything she had worked for. That night, she prayed until her voice cracked. Until her knees hurt. Until tears soaked her pillow, but morning came. And nothing changed. That afternoon, something inside Ada broke. She remembered her mother's words, trust God. He will make a way. But all she could think was, when she had watched her friends from a distance, their ease, their comfort, their freedom from worry. No fear of hunger. No stress about fees. For the first time, temptation felt reasonable. Slowly, she walked toward Tiwa. I'm ready, she said quietly. Tiwa smiled. Ada was introduced to a man old enough to be her father. He was charming, generous, and calculated. Within weeks, her life transformed. Her tuition was paid, her family's rent cleared, she moved into a furnished apartment, new clothes filled her wardrobe, food was no longer a question, for the first time in years. Ada breathed, no more worrying about the next meal, no more shame, no more fear, but peace. That never came. Then came the consequences. Amla fell pregnant, panicked and afraid. She tried to abort it secretly. The procedure went wrong. She survived, but the doctor's words haunted everyone. You may never have children again. The group was shaken. But not enough to stop. Just be careful, Tiwa said dismissively. Ada tried to be careful, but life doesn't always give warnings. She missed her period, then another. Her heart sank. She knew. When she told the man, his smile vanished. Get rid of it, he said coldly. No, Ada replied, trembling. She had heard the stories. Women who lost their lives. Others who could never conceive again. Amla's face flashed in her mind. I can't, she insisted, but there was more. Deep down, Ada knew the truth. She didn't want to lose the life she had gained, the apartment, the money, the comfort. Going back to struggle felt impossible, so she made a desperate choice. If you don't support me, she said, her voice shaking but firm, I'll tell your wife. Silence. The man stared at her, long, hard, unreadable. Then he nodded slowly. Okay, he said. A few days later, Ada was found dead. The news spread like wildfire across campus. Shock. Fear. Regret. Her friends were silent for the first time. No laughter. No flexing. No boldness, just silence. At her funeral, her mother wept uncontrollably. my daughter just wanted to finish school. She cried, no one could meet her eyes. Moral of this story: the pursuit of quick comfort can lead to permanent consequences. What looks like an easy escape from hardship may carry hidden dangers that cost far more than money can repay. Choices made in desperation can shape destinies in irreversible ways. Not every open door leads to safety, some lead to destruction, and sometimes, what we think we gain ends up costing us everything.